Joining us is Alicia McLaughlin, and she wrote an op-ed piece in the Register Guard a few weeks ago. It got me excited, it got 5,000 other people on Facebook excited, and I love what you said because of your honesty, and you were really getting at the heart of some things that we see in the whole country, but especially in this area. Yeah. So talk to me about our ability to so easily be offended.
Well, I think it's a couple things. I think it's people have a sense of entitlement. A lot of people feel a sense of entitlement. I think a lot of it has to do with people wanting to feel special, or that somehow they're more important or better than other people, and so that when they get offended, that's the occasion for them to sort of take advantage of that and say, I'm offended. And I'm like, and your point is? Because I'm offended every day, but I go, oh well, that's just the way it goes,
Is it a choice to be offended?
You can choose to be offended, and you can also choose how you respond to that offense. So there's a lot of things that are just trivial, and it's not important. You can say, is this really impacting my life? Is this really important? No, it's not important. And then you can choose to be offended and say, well, all right, I'm offended. So what are you going to do now? Do you want to go and make someone else miserable, or do you just, just want to fix the situation, or do you just want to stroke your own ego with, with umbrage?
And you understand inadvertently offending people because you experience Asperger's, and so you'll say things to people that you don't realize that they might be offensive.
This is a constant refrain with everyone on the spectrum that I've talked to about this, and they're all nodding and go, oh yeah, well, they do this on a daily basis. We never know what to say. We never know if we're going to say something that offends people. So it's basically like a social landmine every day. You're going to say something and people kind of look at you strange and you go, uh-oh, what did I do now? And you have no clue. And because people with Asperger's and people with ASD, the Asperger's spectrum disorder, we don't understand that something might be inappropriate. And even if someone points it out to us, we'll go, oh, okay, but that would only apply to that case. And the next time it happens, I'm not going to remember that. I'm not going to register that the next time that may be inappropriate or something. So.
And you've lost jobs because?
Never been able to get a job because of it. I go to the interview and I thought it went well, and then I just never hear from them because I go, what did I do wrong? And even analyzing it, I just don't know what I did wrong, if anything.
So what do you think, why do so many people not on the Asperger's or the autism spectrum see what you wrote and just jump on that? Because don't you think everybody's a little frustrated with this?
I think that this is a major complaint because, all you have to do is look at the media. The Korean airline, the lady from the Korean airline who got upset because someone served her peanuts wrong, or some celebrity says, and they have to immediately apologize for it because somebody took offense at it, and it wasn't never intended as an offense. Someone made a mistake. Someone said the wrong thing, and then people get upset and they go, hey, I'm really sorry, But it's not like you have to drag people to a chopping block and, heads have to roll because my sensibilities were offended. Join the club.
Happens to you every day?
It happens every day. It happens every day with people with autism. They have to constantly navigate this unknown, unfamiliar landscape where you never know what's going to happen because a lot of people who are neuronormals don't understand that, the Asperger's side of it.
I think you spoke a truth that so many people feel, and it just...
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily involve people with autism. It involves everybody. The people saying, why is everyone getting offended? Why is everyone going overboard with this? The next time someone does something, whether at the supermarket or the restaurant or something, stop and say, what's really going on here? They're not trying to offend me. Maybe they're just having a bad hair day. Cut them some slack. Try to be a little compassionate about that. It'd make everybody's life so much easier if we would just, mellow out. Because there's no need for that. If someone throws abusive language at you or threatens you, you have a good reason to, retaliate to that. But everything short of that, I think, is like, blow it off. It's not important. Life's too precious for that.
I love this woman. Thank you for coming to me. I really appreciate it. People are going to love you. It's awesome.